Hey guys, welcome back to Keyboard Kings. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Akko 36909 Retro Mechanical Keyboard, and as well as do a quick unboxing and just give you my thoughts and opinions and whether or not I think this keyboard is worth it. So inside the box of this keyboard, you're going to find the Akko 3068 keyboard, the keycap puller, extra keycaps, as well as a USB Type-C cable. So the design and build quality of this keyboard is definitely a very high quality keyboard, and it doesn't have the aluminum frame, but it does have a high quality plastic frame, which is very durable, and there's little to no flex on the keyboard. You can tell that it's very well put together and should last a very long time. It's a 65% keyboard with a very compact, sleek design. What makes the 65% keyboard different than the 60 is, of course, it has the extra keys like the delete, page up, page down, as well as the dedicated arrow keys. On the back of this keyboard, it doesn't have the keyboard feet that you might be used to, but it does have the step up looking pattern that does support the keyboard in the way that keyboard feet do, but they're non-adjustable and you can't lower or raise the keyboard to your liking, which is one thing that I don't like about this keyboard, but it does look nice, I will admit. The keycaps on the Akko 3068 mechanical keyboard are dye supplemented 85% PBT plastic keycaps, which is a very high quality keycap material, much better than the standard ABS keycap plastic material that you'll find on most keyboards. The legends on this keycap are high quality, super smooth, and you can tell that they will not fade quickly over time. Some of the keys on this keycap are a little bit different than the standard size keys. I believe some are about 1.75 inches, which is definitely irregular. So if you're wanting to customize your keyboard and switch out the keycaps for some different ones of your choosing, you're going to have to do a little bit of research and make sure that you pick the right ones, because not all keycaps are going to be compatible with this keyboard. There are two different versions of this. There's the retro version, which is what I'm reviewing, and then there's a few other versions. Unfortunately, if you're looking to get the retro version, there is no RGB lighting. Now, if that's something that you want a keyboard with no RGB, then that's a good reason to get the retro version. If you want the RGB, then you're going to want to look into other versions of this keyboard. When choosing this keyboard, there's a wide variety of keycaps to choose from. I chose the Cherry MX Blue switches, which are a very high quality, clicky mechanical switch. The stabilization of the larger keycaps, such as the spacebar and shift key and enter key, are very high quality, and they don't move around or bend or anything, so the keycaps are definitely stabilized well, and you don't have to worry about them popping loose or anything like that. And as we all know, Cherry MX switches are very high quality and durable, and they can last over 100 million keystrokes. So that's another great thing about this keyboard, is that it comes with the high quality Cherry MX switches. Now I'll just show you a quick demonstration of the Akko 3068 in action. In terms of connectivity, the Akko 3068 Retro version does not have any Bluetooth. It is completely wired via the USB-C cable. However, there are other versions of this keyboard that does have Bluetooth, and those ones have up to 120 hours of battery life. So real quick, I'm just going to run over a few of my favorite features about this keyboard. So one of the things I love about this keyboard is the compact 65% design. This is one of my favorite types of keyboards, as you'll hear from my other previous reviews. I love this design, as well as the TKL. Those are my two favorite keyboards, so if you want a small, compact keyboard, then that's a great feature of the Akko 3068. Another great feature, like I've said, is of course the Cherry MX switch lineup that you can choose from. You also have the high-quality PPT keycaps, which is a must-have in my opinion, versus the ABS ones. And unfortunately, this keyboard is wired only, so if you want the Bluetooth version, like I said, you want to look for a different model that offers that. So be very careful when purchasing this keyboard that you get the one that you want, because there's a variety of models. So a few problems of the Akko 3068 keyboard is, like I mentioned earlier, is the custom keycap size. It just makes it a little bit more difficult when you need to go to switch your keycaps for new ones. It just means that you have to do your research and make sure you get the correct size for your keyboard. Another downfall of this keyboard, or this exact model of this keyboard, is that it doesn't come with any RGB, which that could also be a positive for some people, because some people, they don't really need all that flashiness. They just want a keyboard that feels great and types great and is fun to use. Another downfall of this keyboard, which is very common with 65% keyboards, is that it has no dedicated media keys. And the final downfall of this keyboard is the ergonomics adjustability. It just has the stepping design on the back, but it has no way to adjust it to your liking. So in my opinion, that's a bit of a downfall. It's not a big deal, but the adjustable keyboard feet is nice to have. So how does this keyboard compare with the Akko 3087 or the Akko 84? So in terms of compactness, I think the 3068 obviously is the champion there. But compared to the 3087, I think that keyboard has more keys and is overall just a better value. But for some people, compactness is a deal breaker, in which case you're going to want the 3068 rather than the 3087. Now if we compare the 3068 to the 3084, you're going to find that this keyboard here is much better in terms of the keycaps, higher quality mechanical switches, and just overall compactness. I really think that this keyboard takes the cake when you compare the 3068 to the 3084. So now real quick, we'll just go over a few frequently asked questions that I found online and try to clear those things up for you if you had the same questions. The first question is the Akko 36 any good? And I think the Akko 3068 is one of the best and most remarkable mechanical keyboards that you could get for a minimalistic and simple yet compact computer setup. Plus the keycaps and the switches are extremely good too. So I would say that the 3068 is a great choice for anyone that loves compact mechanical keyboards. And if you really love the 65% design, I think you're going to love this keyboard. Is the Akko 3068 programmable? Technically, the Akko 3068 is programmable, but not through standard software because it just doesn't exist with this keyboard. But you can use other third-party software. I've heard others talk about it. I'm not sure exactly how they go about it. You'll have to go on the Reddit, the Mechanical Keyboard forum, and there's lots of people that did full guides on how to do this. Unfortunately, the Akko 3068 doesn't come with its own software, so you'll have to find other means of programming this keyboard. Is the Akko 3068 hot-swappable? Unfortunately, the Akko 3068 is not hot-swappable, so you're going to have to learn how to solder and desolder your switches if you want to replace them. So it's really important that before you buy this keyboard, you pick the switches that you know that you're going to like. How do you connect the Akko 3068 keyboard? This is referring to the other model keyboard because this might be why this question is popping up a lot because the person might have got the wrong model keyboard. If you don't have the correct keyboard, there's not going to be a Bluetooth switch on the back of the Akko 3068. If you have the correct model of the Akko 3068, then there should be a switch on the back of the keyboard. So you just got to turn that on to turn on the Bluetooth, and then you're going to want to press and hold the function key along with the tab key for 3 to 5 seconds. Once the LED is lit, your keyboard will be discoverable and will be easily connected to 1 to 3 devices depending upon your choice. Now remember, you need to have the right model. The 9009 Retro version does not have Bluetooth, but some of the other versions do have Bluetooth. So those are my thoughts on the Akko 3068 9009 Retro Mechanical Keyboard. Overall, I think it's an amazing keyboard. I love the compactness and the overall design quality. And while it doesn't have the aluminum frame, which some people like, it does have a high quality plastic, and because it uses plastic rather than aluminum, it's a lot lighter and is easy to take with you on travels or wherever you need to go. I'm going to leave a link down in the description box below where you can purchase this keyboard. It will be an affiliate link, which will help me out a lot. I will earn a commission at no cost to you, so I appreciate it if you use that link. And if you like this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. Also subscribe if you haven't yet, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I review any more keyboards. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.